Hello everyone, it's Dr. Hooper Lane again. I just want to spend a couple of minutes with you going over our Learn at UW site so that you're clear on how to navigate and what the expectations are for you in this class. On our home page here, you can see that on the left there will be a little summary of what is ahead of us in this particular week. In the center is the news section. You can look here for interesting items that I might post that are relevant to what we're doing this week. You can see right now I have just a little blurb about myself and the work that I do, and if you're at all interested in looking at that. On the right side is our calendar. All of our due dates have been entered, and so there's a summary of those for the entire semester. So let's go up here to materials and click on content, and here you see the whole course laid out for you. At the top of the page is a section I call administrative stuff, which is essentially a collection of Word documents that are sort of a deconstructed syllabus that you might have in a more traditional on-ground class that's broken out for you into these different topics. Of course, what you really care about, I suppose, is how your grade is going to be determined. So click on that, and then you may have to do another step to open that downloaded document. Here you can see a summary of how your grades will be determined. You will have to participate in 10 online discussion forums during the semester. To receive full credit for those, you need to participate at least 3 times a week. There will be 3 essay assignments that will ask you to engage with the articles that we'll be reading. And then there'll be 5 comparison exams. 4 of those will just have 1 pair of slides that will ask you to compare and contrast the 2 works of art or architecture. And then the last one of those will have 2 pairs of slides that you will be asked to compare. Let's go back here, and I want to find a couple of other important documents that will help you succeed in the class. One of these that I think you may actually really want to print out, put up on your bulletin board, is called Due Dates. This is a summary of all the due dates across the semester, and it gives you the final day of the week, the very last day when you can receive credit for completing these assignments, and that is always going to be a Sunday, the last day of that week. So you can see all of these laid out for the entire semester. Go back again and go back into content. There's also a listing of your lecture topics, and I also have a section here that I call housekeeping discussion forums. These are topics that students might commonly have questions about, so if you enter your question here and I answer it, it can help answer a whole bunch of people's questions, and we can sort of eliminate the chaos of all kinds of emails throughout the semester. Then if you scroll down, you can see you get into the meat of our content, and I've broken each of the weeks out into a grouping of materials. Each week we'll start with that little welcome video. Then there will be our lecture, which at this point hasn't been uploaded yet, but you'll see another sort of quick link like this that you can click on and watch the lecture. There will be a link to our images so that you can have flashcards to study. And then there will be our readings for that week. Sometimes you'll see also the discussion section, or discussion forum, or you may see an assignment that you can complete. Now, as we progress throughout the semester, parts of certain weeks will be locked down so that you cannot move ahead too far of the rest of the group. We need to stay more or less together so that we can have productive discussion forums on the same topic with one another. Okay. The last thing I want to do here is take a look at this particular item. This is really what you can expect in this class, and how to succeed is to complete the 4 different items that you need to, that I'm asking for you to work on each week. So you'll watch that introductory video. You'll watch the narrated lecture, complete the required readings, and then participate in the discussion forum. Some weeks will also include that extra assignment, whether it would be an essay or a comparison exam, one or the other. I won't ask you to do both of those things. So really, in order to succeed in this class, those are the things I'm hoping that you can complete. My hope is that with this website, you'll have a set of tools that can help you succeed, and more importantly, really help you come to appreciate American art and maybe even fall in love with it the way that I have. So that's how the site works. Please do not hesitate to email me or get in touch with me if you have questions, and I look forward to working with you all throughout the semester. We'll see you next time.